Hit that like button, hit that sub button, follow that IG page, man. Let's get straight into it. All right, today we reacting to a video of a woman named GAIL Lewis who caught her husband cheating, posted it on TikTok, man, and it's going viral, you feel me, in Atlanta now. This is crazy because the first time I heard about this was the homie Everyday PJ dropped a video on this the other day. You know, I ain't know who these people was, you feel me, but it then made its way to the major blogs and it got posted on the Neighborhood Talk. Now, I also seen that Candy Burris from, what was that, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, actually know this lady, man. So we gotta get into that reaction. But first, we gotta get into this story and see what happened. Now, I see that my boy is a player, first of all, off top, you know what I'm saying? I'm a guy. Let me start there, man. School is out here running amok with these ladies, you feel me? Now, his wife, man, she's a looker for an older woman, but the boy got caught at the airport, which seems to be, from the picture I'm looking at right now, a young little PYT, you feel me? The young little PYT, and his wife put his ass on blast, man. Now, this is crazy. So, y'all hit that like button and hit that sub button, man. The title says, Part 1. A woman named GAIL Lewis on TikTok caught her husband and his mistress at the airport in Atlanta, airing out all the business, man. I think it's like 2 parts to this right now. So let's get into that first part. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let's get it.
How you like?
Oh, busted. Oh, shit. Bro was unbothered too.
Hey y'all, it was story time in regards to that video I posted this morning of my husband and his mistress at the Atlanta airport.
Damn.
So,
my nigga's a P.
Let me just preface this by saying, I'm a nice person. I'm a sweet person. I'll do anything for my family and my friends.
He lost a good one.
And I'll help anybody out.
He lost a good one.
Try to stay in my own lane. I try not to bother anyone or do any of that.
Hey.
But when people play in my face and plot and plan and do foul stuff.
Fucking conspiracy.
I'm not so nice anymore. And that's how most of us are. So let me start by saying on October 29th of 2022, my husband was scheduled to come home from a trip from Europe. He told me he had been over there working. And he worked a lot for his, his corporate job. I thought he was working anyway. Told me he had a speaking engagement in Europe. So I wanted to make sure that I had dinner and everything ready for him by the time he got home. So I called the airline. So I knew the flight number. And I was driving, so I couldn't, type it in my computer. Because usually if you just type a flight number in, it'll just pop up what time the flight's going to land. So I had to call the airline
Don't be
that
giving
day.
These hoes
and when
game.
I asked the flight attendant, or not the flight attendant, I'm sorry, but the, the representative, what time that flight came in, he asked for my husband's name.
Damn,
and I was like, you don't need his name. I was like, just give me the flight information. If I typed it in, I just need the flight information. You don't need his name. So he was adamant about me giving the name. So
get to the fucking
I gave him the name. He comes back a few minutes later and he says, Mr. Such and Such and Miss What's Her Name landed 20 minutes ago. So I'm in shock because I've been married 25, 26 years and I'm thinking I'm just married to this outstanding, upstanding citizen.
A quarter century.
So I said, no, just his name. I don't know who that other person is, but just his name. And the guy states again, he was like, Mr. Such and Such and Miss What's Her Name just landed a few minutes ago, like 20 minutes ago.
Damn.
So I'm sitting in the Kroger parking lot like,
he beating the doonies
like,
right
what does
now.
this mean? I'm still I'm in a state of shock actually. So my head is spinning by this time. My blood pressure's going up and I'm like, what does this mean?
Oh, fuck.
So I'm like, okay. So right after that, my husband calls and I was trying to hold it in and trying to hold what I was feeling in. So I was like, I'm not going to say anything right now. I'm going to wait till he gets to the house. Because he was like, oh, I missed you. It's been a long, long week. It's the hardest money I ever earned. But I wish you could have gone with me.
Boy, been fucking
like,
all
okay,
week.
Well, you can tell me about your trip when you get home.
He been fucking all week
so,
in
okay,
Europe.
stand by y'all for the rest.
Hold on, man. That was fucking part 1. And I ain't gonna lie, guys. I ain't gonna lie, the first shit I gotta say about that is taking your side bitch on a trip to Europe is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Not to mention, you got this, you know, you got an older wife, like she your age, she not older. She's beautiful, she's pretty, man. She seems like a nice woman. Tried to do the right thing and do something special for this nigga to be out here dirty legging with the goddamn motherfucking intern, man. The intern, you feel me? He taking the bitch to Europe, giving it a European dick. He ain't even take his wife to that shit. She been with this nigga for a quarter century. Now, I ain't gonna cliffhanger y'all asses like I usually do and split this shit up into 2 parts. So we gonna look at both parts right now, man. Hit that like button. Let's get it.
So by this time, my head is banging, and I know I need to go to the hospital. I know something is wrong.
Shit.
So, of course, I'm crying. I'm hysterical, trying to put my clothes on. He's trying to touch me and pet me up like, oh, I'm just so sorry that I made you feel this way. Now, didn't really have any compassion in his voice, any of that kind of stuff. So I was like, don't touch me.
He getting money.
So I drive myself to the airport. He said, I'll drive you. I was like, I said, I'll take my chances. I drive myself to the airport. I get there. Blood pressure is off the charts.
Well, your medicine.
To the point, they're like, ma'am, you're about to have a stroke. You got to calm down. And I really couldn't even talk. So they were like, you got to calm down. So they call my doctor. We get the medicine. They try to get it under control. So I'm there for a couple of hours.
This is such an old person, like,
he's sitting on the couch
shit.
eating Cheetos. Like, ain't shit happening,
yeah,
right? They come in like, oh, what they say? And I was like, they said, they got my pressure, you know, kind of down.
Oh, last lady, this is why he cheating on your ass. You talk about
that night,
nonsense
I could not
much.
sleep. I cried all night long to the point when I got up that morning, I really couldn't even see. My eyes were so swollen. So I'm tore up, right? So I go out later that morning. He's upstairs. I come upstairs because I slept in another bedroom. He's around here like, you know, like doo-doo-doo. Like, you know, he having a good day and shit. Like, you know, his burdens is light.
Damn.
Mine heavy, but his is light. So I come up and then he's out in our family room and I was like, look, I said, I don't know. And I'm still in a state of confusion. So I was like, I don't know what happened last night. And I was like, I don't know what I've done wrong. Because by this time I'm blaming myself. I was like,
she blaming her
I know
damn
I'm getting
self.
older, you know, but I try to keep myself up.
Oh my God.
You know, I try to look.
Women
look
are crazy.
Nice, you know, do whatever I
It's
can
not
as
that,
a wife.
women.
I was like, you know, I've tried my best, so I don't even know what I could have done or what I can do. So I'm taking the blame. And he was like, oh, it's not you. Like, it's not you.
It's
so, but I'm like, no, like, it's got to be me. He was like, no, he's like, you're a good wife. You know, you've been a really good wife. So I was like, well, I'll tell you what. I was like, I'm confused here. I say, so what we need to do, I was like, I think we need to sell the house. Let's move away, try to start over.
Damn.
You go to counseling.
What?
I go to counseling. We do some counseling and we start over.
Trying to move
so he was
my
kind of
nigga
like
away?
real smug with it. Like, well, if that's what you want, like, yeah, we can do that. So I was like, well, what about her? Are you going to stop seeing her? So he paused for like 20 seconds and kind of tilted his head to the side. He was like, I ain't going to tell you I'm going to stop seeing her.
Bitch, hell no.
And I was like, then you want a divorce.
That's his girlfriend.
He was like, oh, I don't want a divorce. He was like, I ain't gonna let nobody fuck up my money.
Oh.
And I was blown
Damn. Away. Damn. He ain't gonna let nobody fuck up his money is wow. Now this nigga was already standing on business since he fucking got home, eating Cheetos and walking around that bitch like King Tut, letting her blame herself. Oh my God, ladies, do y'all see this shit? Do y'all see this shit? She just dropped the gem for y'all, man. She said she is a good ass wife. She do everything. She keep herself. Look at her. She's beautiful. Chanel hat, nice hair, good skin. Black don't crack. We already know this shit. But the nigga did what he did anyway. Why? It ain't her fault, man. It's just cause some niggas just greedy motherfuckers, especially the niggas who got the bag. They don't give a fuck about that. He wanna have a wife and a girlfriend. Now the real motherfucking question is, how long has this shit been going on? Cause your ass just found out, you feel me? You been with this nigga for 25 years. You just finding this shit out. He told you, we ain't getting no divorce. You ain't fucking my money up. So what I suggest you do, young ma'am, or lady, miss ma'am, You need to go find you one of these young studs out here and let them goddamn beat the dust off of them fucking doonies. Cause that's what your husband doing over here to this little young freak over here. Nobody giving a fuck about your feelings. So since he don't want to fuck the money up, you already got evidence of the nigga cheating. So you know if you go through with the divorce, the judgment gonna probably be in your favor. But if not, you wanna stay with him, fuck it. Get even. Go get you a little young, swole, weightlifting ass nigga. You know, your nigga like a little business nigga. He probably a little nerdy ass motherfucker, got the money and shit. Now he all suave and shit. Get you one of them young 25-year-old niggas who out here hooping, lifting weights and playing football with his niggas every day, and let him beat the brakes off of that fucking thing and take him on dates and buy his ass watches and all type of shit, expensive dinners, car. Buy the nigga a motherfucking Audi truck, goddammit, something to make your fucking husband get the picture. Cause this is raw as fuck, but I mean, goddamn, your husband is standing on motherfucking business with your ass, lady. I don't know if it's a part 3 to this shit, but it seemed like he said she ain't fucking the money up. So what is she gonna do? Is she gonna stay? Is she gonna leave, man? If I was her, I would do exactly what I just told her to do. Live your own fucking life. Keep the divorce. Keep the house. Fuck it. Let your husband go be happy. You go be happy too. Fuck it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave got mad at this, your boy Ted. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Until next time, we out of here.